What's up, everyone? So today I'm going to go over how you could get organic traffic with Shopify using Jarvee, and this is just going to be an overview. So, quick disclaimer: any results I show aren't typical. Um, this is just advice based off of my experience, um, and I believe this is only for serious marketers. If you're here to get rich quick, this is not the video for you. Don't waste your time. The purpose of this app is to simplify process so you can focus on other things to increase your conversions. All right, so if you're having any of these problems, if you haven't made your first sale on Shopify, if you haven't made over $200 with Shopify, if you don't have much money for ad spend, if you don't know how to use Instagram to drive sales, if you don't have the time to follow and message every single new follower, if your previous Instagram bot got your Instagram account deleted, the solution is Jarvee. Jarvee is pretty much a social media bot. Has a ton of different platforms, and we're just going to go over Instagram today. So there's a few resources down below in the description. You'll see the link to Jarvee, and you'll see a Shopify trial link as well. All right, so there's a few requirements. So this is going to require some minimal effort to set it up. Once you set it up, you don't have to ever come back to it again. It's just going to run in the background. It's going to require Windows PC. If you don't have a Windows PC, you can purchase a virtual PC for $5 on Fiverr. $5 a month, that is. This is also going to require a Shopify account. The link is below. This is going to require some patience, so you have to give it some time because these are, we use safe settings to make sure your account doesn't get banned by Instagram. And make sure you just, try not to be greedy and just keep the recommended safe settings. Of course, you can increase it at your own risk. This is also going to require $20 a month for Jarvee after the 5-day trial. So you can try it out for 5 days. You don't need to put in any credit card information to try it. You can just download it, use it for 5 days. If you don't like it, don't purchase it. But if you like it, I highly recommend this bot, and I'll show you why. All right, so just a quick overview on setting it up. So you're gonna click add profile here, and you're gonna click on Instagram. You're gonna add an Instagram profile, and then you're gonna enter your login information here. And after you enter your login information, you'll see this pending status. When you click verify account, the pending status will go to verified, and then you're ready to start setting things up. All right, so this is just a demo Instagram account I'm using just to test out how far I could push it and how soon I could push it. So right now you can just pause the screen and use these settings, but just to go over it real quick, this is just the follow tab, unfollow tab, like, comment, contact, and the contact is where you send messages to your followers. Direct message is a message API you can just use on the platform if it's easier for you to message your followers on your computer. Manage comments, delete comments, repost, very powerful, and we'll go over that in a bit. Users, hashtags, like, comments, and full browser experience. And I believe the full browser experience is not needed, but for anyone who wants to use it for any reason, you can. I definitely recommend it with if you're using Jarvee for YouTube, so that YouTube knows what ads to serve you. So yeah, you don't need it here. All right, so these are some more settings here. If you scroll down, you can just copy these settings. These are all safe. You can pause the screen if you need to. A few more settings here. So I'm just going to go over the main point here. So every operation, so every 3 to 4 minutes, this range, Jarvee's going to make a few actions. So it's going to follow a few people depending on the settings you set. So here's the next setting is follow between 2 and 5 people per operation. So every 4 minutes, every 3 to 4 minutes, it's going to do this. It's going to do any random number between this range, and then it's going to give a delay. So this is supposed to act like a human. So Instagram or Facebook won't detect this bot. So this is the time you can choose to have these operations run. Now the follow limit. So what's interesting here is follow between 250 and 275 people a day, which is great. And each day increase it by 25 until you reach a max of following 500 people a day. So this range really recreates a human action. If you were starting a new Instagram, how you would follow people. So this would make it really hard for Instagram and Facebook to detect any bot-like behavior. Okay. So this next tab is follow sources, which over here I'm following users that use these hashtags in their post. So this is you could put anything here. I would recommend putting hashtags in your niche or products you're trying to sell to follow those users. And this selection rank is if you're gonna do if you're gonna use multiple options here. The selection rank just pretty much stands for priority. So 10 being the highest, like which should I do first? So if I put 10 here and 9 here, it's gonna always do this one first, and then the second operation, it's gonna do this one. Okay, so this is unfollow. So you can pause the screen to just use my safe settings here, and a few more safe settings down here. So you want to make sure that you're unfollowing more people than you're following a day, if you understand what I'm saying. This way your followers is always going to be higher than the people you're following to build that social proof. All right, so this is the contact tab, and this is where you're going to message your new followers, and as you can see it's selected here. This is where the bread and butter is, because you can just send them a nice message, thank you for following, and then you can tell them to visit your store and use this discount code within 24 hours on select product. Now if you're going after following people in your niche and those people are following you back, this is going to work really well. So this would be on autopilot, and I've seen it work multiple times for me, but now I'm in Facebook ads, so I want you guys to try this out. Let this run. You gotta let this run for a couple weeks. You'll see the results, but you have to be patient. But yeah, you can put any message in here. You can use any of these. This pretty much just uses the user's name and then your message, and then you just put your store link in your bio. Okay, so this is the reposting tab. So this is also bread and butter. This is where you're gonna build your YouTube account quickly. So for example here, you can just pause the screen and use these settings, and then I'm going to explain what's going on here. Okay, so before I continue, let me go back for 1 sec. All right, so down here, I'm just going to explain this real quick. Enable dynamic hashtags. So I'll give you an example. If you go to Google and you search the best hashtags to use on Instagram, you can just put them here, and on every post, either these hashtags or these hashtags are going to be chosen to put on your post, and you can select the number of hashtags you want on your post. I think there's a limit of 30 with Instagram, so I would just keep it between 10 and 17, so Instagram doesn't see you as spamming their platform. But it's going to just pick a random number to post between to post these hashtags on each of your posts that's being reposted. Okay, so now this repost from explore page. So if you're posting the trending post on the explore page with the best hashtags, just think of the results you would get. Pretty good engagement, right? So if this would work really well for general store, and I highly suggest not to put pictures of your products on your Instagram. Just build up the page as if you were an influencer. You have some, crazy pictures, cool pictures. Everyone loves your page, and then you message people with the contact tab here to go to your store with your link in your bio. It's gonna work really well for you if you do it correctly and you keep these settings on the recommended safe settings. Full browser experience, I just showed it here. This is just an example. If you do want to do this, I don't see a reason to. You can. But that's about it. All right, so just remember, do not abuse the system. Keep the settings safe. Your account will grow over time. Just be patient. I've been using this application for about 10 months and seen crazy results. I can't complain. That's why I'm promoting Jarvee now, because all other bots cost a lot of money, but this bot has not got any of my accounts banned. So I highly recommend it. And I'll show my weekly results to people on my mail list. The link is below, so please join my mail list if you want to see my results. Remember to be patient. I can't stress that enough. This app will not make you rich overnight. So if you're looking for the magic trick to get more sales on Shopify, there isn't one. You have to be patient. You have to put in the work. And this is very important. Your Shopify store needs to look clean. It cannot look like a store that would scam someone. And if you guys need help with reviewing your store, you can just email me and let me know, and I'll help you out. Alright, these are a few tips. Send a message to your new followers with a discount code. This will increase traffic to your store and increase your conversions. I highly recommend to start a fresh Shopify store in a niche. And why niche? Because people in niches are looking for something. So people that love jewelry pictures on Instagram, they're gonna go after jewelry products. They're gonna look for jewelry or how they can get their hands on it. And this works really well with niches. So I recommend starting a new store. There's a Shopify link below for a new trial, so you could try that out for 15 days and try out Jarvee as well on its trial for 5 days, and just see some results before you make your decision. Definitely use other platforms to promote your store. You can set up Twitter with Jarvee, you can set up Google Plus with Jarvee, and there's more you can do. Let me know in the comments if you want to see tutorials on how to set those up as well. Once you make 200 sales organically on Instagram, I highly recommend you take that pixel data to Facebook to scale your business, and you will be blown away. Just use the money you made to reinvest in your business, and you'll be blown away. That's what I did, and I can't stress enough. It worked really well because I was patient. Now focus only on optimizing your store for conversions. Make sure your store is clean. Look at Jarvee as like an employee working for you for under a dollar a day. You can't go wrong with that. If you don't have a Windows, buy a VPS from Fiverr for $5 a month. So that VPS will have Jarvee running 20. It's pretty much like a computer running 24 hours a day. So a Windows computer, to be clear. All right. If anyone needs help, I'll charge $20 to set up Jarvee on your specific niche for Shopify. I'll implement the best keywords and hashtags for the best success, and I'll also set up a second account for massive growth if you want to be an influencer, so you can build 2 channels at the same time. Want to see my results? Subscribe to my mail list below, and I'll show you some more proven strategies to get views on YouTube. And if also you're interested in, and that's only if you're running a YouTube channel, I highly recommend you also run YouTube with your Shopify store. We can get into that later. You can ask comments. You can ask your questions in the comments, or you can watch the other video on setting up Jarvee with YouTube. And for e-commerce, I'll show you my funnel. Anyone that's in my mail list will see the funnel. Finally, remember, this is an investment in your business. So think of it as someone working for you for less than $1 a day. Next video I'm going to make on preparing for the holidays. This is going to be my first holiday season, but I'm getting ready. I'm going to show you how to use Google Trends and to prepare your Shopify store, your affiliate business, whatever that is, to make money this season during Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas. And then the link to Jarvee download is below in the description. There's more video resources in the description as well. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be releasing more valuable videos week after week, helping you guys make as much money as possible. Make sure you stick to it for 6 months at least. If you're looking for a quick results, this definitely is not the opportunity for you. These settings are safe. You can increase them at your own risk. The links are below, and make sure you take action. Thank you guys. Until the next video, leave any comments and questions you have below.